usage you use a month.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you use more, like Scrape Manufacturing, I'm sure uses a crap ton of electric.
Cause they're only not running for, I think, 4 hours in a 24-hour period. There's only 4 hours of that there's nobody there. Other than that, there's
It's gonna hit us too, the city.
Right? It'll hit the city, it'll hit,
Well, it hit his building the most. But
yeah, anybody that pays lost tax now would still get the franchise fee.
What do you guys think about it?
I don't know. I mean, even 0.5% is better than,
where we're sitting now.
yeah. But I don't know about doing the whole 2%.
I think it just comes down to how much
After
we
you
wanna
look
get
at the
screamed and yelled at next time we have.
Not we, me.
Yeah, cause they're coming into the office.
Cause
is
they're
what's
coming to
happening.
me.
But don't we have to have an open meeting or a?
Yeah, you'll have to
Yeah.
have
Yes.
a open,
Yeah.
public hearing. yes.
So I'm assuming that's where the shit's.
Then
gonna hit
that's
the
when
fan.
you guys get it, yes.
So,
And then Crystal gets it after that.
so basically it's one of those is, okay, how strong can we all stand together and say, yes, we understand. You don't see it right now, but this money that the city will eventually bring in will go towards helping fix
A, B,
the
and C,
infrastructure,
yeah.
you know, the sewers, so that way they're not constantly backing up.
It's
Or-
harder, yeah, it's harder to justify fixing something you can't see
Exactly.
than fixing something you can see.
And what, half the town at least can see a
But they
backed
will
up
see
sewer
it if
on
we
average?
don't take care of it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they'll see
So-
it when their toilet's flush.
yes.
I would say
Exactly.
1.5 to start would be good. Not a full 2.
Sure, your thoughts?
I think
It's a tax increase.
we already know what he thinks
Yeah.
about it.
And we were on top of doing a millage increase too. I don't think, I can't do it.
Not even a half?
Does this have to be a unanimous vote?
We've got some budget cutting to do.
It has to be unanimous, yeah. It doesn't have to be, well,
And
But I
because
have a
we gotta
question.
shift some money to fix the sewer problem, or else it's gonna explode.
Can you apply for grants for the sewer?
No,
No, I didn't know, I wasn't
it's an
sure.
infrastructure thing.
Grove Green County won't?
I
I
don't
don't
think so.
I can look into
There's gotta be
rural
some
water,
kind of
the
public
rural
works
water.
grants.
rural water, I can look into all that, I can check in
Well, I
with
would
that.
think there'd be public works grants available out there for
small towns.
sewer and water infrastructure, but
Could be.
So just out of curiosity, how
Iowa,
long do we have on the bond for the sewer plant?
IowaGrant.org.
Roughly,
20
Rural water, municipal supply,
2035?
word law, and
so
I
we have
think
9 more
most of
years
those
to
places
go.
do a lot of work free. But they're not gonna fix our sewers free, obviously, but
I think
they
there's a
can
website called
they can send
Iowa.
us to
something.
do, yeah.
I can check with Scott Weber too, cause I know he's got a lot of knowledge into writing grants and see if he has any idea,
I'm sure there's something out there.
right? So, you say, what percentage?
Like probably 1.5.
1.5.
I'm fine with 1.5.
I'm not pressuring anybody, I'm just trying to see where everybody's at.
Like I would prefer 1, but 1.5. Like I'm also fine with that.
I mean, I got reservations on it, but, you know, we got some pretty big expenses coming up here we're gonna have to deal with somehow.
Another well.
I guess I'm good with it with reservations.
And we can always change it.
And we definitely need to look at changing it if we can, back down. Gail votes no.
No, we haven't called.
We haven't-
We haven't.
We haven't,
Voted on it?
no,
Just-
I'm not,
I thought we just voted on it.
No.
No, we're just seeing where everybody's at.
yes.
Oh, okay. But I think we know where you stand on it. I see your point, Gail, I really do.
We all do.
We can't have our cake and eat it too. If we're gonna increase millage rates, I don't think we should be increasing rates everywhere else. It's bad enough,
Well, millage, and we've raised the water bill
the water,
too, so I mean, there's
and
three
we
places.
have to.
There's three places actually we've raised.
We have to fund without any deficits our water and sewer. We have to. We cannot run either one of those two in a deficit.
There's no city without either.
Right,
Mm-mm.
right.
It's a
And-
heartbeat.
and so-
Scranton.
It's gonna come down to one of three things. We raise sewer rates. We tighten our belt here. And maybe put some things off for a while. And take care of that sewer other than just putting Band-Aids on it.
No, you can't run a town without a working sewer, I mean, that's got priority.
And we start looking for grants and funding that can fill in some of the holes.
Everything we can get.
We've gotta be real efficient with the use of our money. And that's why today's really important.
Yeah.
Because there's some long-term solutions,
We
There
need to
are.
stick with this.
and they make absolute sense. How much of it can we do per year?
That's a budget
I don't know.
conversation.
No,
Right now, I don't know, but we better be doing it.
Right now,
does
I
it
have
have
some
to be
information.
unanimous?
A different company is in Perry right now,
Probably.
lining 5,000 feet
Oh,
of
shit,
8-inch
yeah.
sewer.
Let's
That's
just
what
vote on it
Scranton
tonight.
needs to look into,
I'll
but
ask Mike tomorrow.
$270-some thousand
Okay.
complete, that's the prep work, root cutting, grouting.
He's been for it this whole time.
It works out to like $55 a foot. $272,000 is what they're spending on 5,000 feet of complete relining of
8-inch.
and that's what our sewers are.
That
We get-
includes
I mean-
going back and grouting in the
The
service lines.
where
and-
they come up, they'll come back, cut
We're
the
off
service
track
line.
here.
I was gonna say,
Grout,
We're off
seal it.
track.
We need to get back to
Okay.
this.
We're off
It's either
track.
a yay or nay, percentage, yes or no. We can talk about that when we do budget workshop. So it needs to be decided.
Okay, wait a minute. Again, does this have to be a unanimous decision?
I don't know, but we can vote on it tonight, and I will get a hold of Mike and ask him tomorrow, and then I'll let you guys know if it's a flop
And
or
ask
not.
if you can change it.
And I already have that wrote
I
down.
was gonna say, because if we have a majority that says 1.5%, but we can get it passed at 1%, I would much rather have it passed at 1% and than not have it passed at all.
At all.
You mean
Well, we can always bring that back to the
unanimous
table
at
though.
1%?
If
Right,
it's,
if
if
it's-
it's
if
not, if
it's-
it doesn't work with unanimous, then with the, whatever you guys decide tonight, we can always bring it back to the table.
Then you have the open forum before it's actually raised. Make your decision after that. Tell everyone you're raising it, get the people in here.
Well, what we have
Make
to
your
do, we
decision.
can't, we have to
We
decide that.
We
We
have
have
to
to do the
decide the
resolution
percentage
Release the
first.
resolution of the revenue purpose statement on what we're going to spend it on, and then the public hearing comes in.
didn't we have a certain date we had to have this back by?
Mm-hmm,
Isn't that coming up very soon?
mm-hmm.
So we can't push this back to the next meeting, can we? I don't think we have enough time for that. So,
We need to get it done before we work on the budget. So we have an idea of what money's coming.
we need to basically have this resolved tonight
right?
because we don't have enough time to table it.
Majority. I just Googled it.
It is? Okay,
Then I make a motion to go ahead and pass that resolution at 1.5%.
I'll second.
You have to roll call.
yes. So we have a motion and a second for the Alliant resolution to be at 1.5%. Ashley,
Yes.
Annette,
Yes.
Brenna,
Yes.
Clayton,
Yes, with reservations.
and Gail.
I don't like it, but it's a necessary evil.
Gail is a no. So, 4-1. Next business item,
So we can book in $12,000. Well, 12,963.
Well, it's an estimate, but
That's an
yeah, it
estimate.
should be pretty
Yeah.
close, I would think.
Yes.
Budget time.
Yep.
Okay.
we could have,
For
once 2025's
specific items.
numbers come out, we'll have a better idea.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
that's the other thing you guys need to decide on. Are
I
you
was gonna
going
say-
to do it on property taxes, or are you gonna do it on infrastructure, are you gonna do it on public works?
Can we take out the property tax and just
Yes.
not have it on property tax?
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, I think
Okay.
it should be dedicated to our infrastructure.
I was
Mhm.
gonna say, I would take out the property tax,
So 0.
because
Yes.
that
Zero.
seems like a big pain in the butt to try and
Yeah,
figure out
public utilities. So
percentages.
you wanna go with F.
That's
Yeah.
really big
Okay.
on that.
so,
Do you have to specify which one right now? Or
I
do you
put,
have-
well, if you're gonna do infrastructure, then
Only
you
if
have to
you're
go
doing-
with the establishment, construction, reconstruction, repair, equipping, remodeling, and extensions of public works, public utilities, and public transportation systems.
That's it.
so it's all
That's infrastructure.
public stuff.
But if you choose not to do the sewer right away and you wanted to do sidewalks, that's public works.
Right,
Mhm.
but I thought he said that we could leave it broad and just put all of it in there in case we decided.
But for tonight's budget meeting, don't you wanna know where you're gonna put that?
Right.
Cause either it's sewer or it's public
I
works.
just meant like in the resolution
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Oh,
We don't have to specify which one. Like, yes, I agree for the meeting so that we know which one to write it down for.
but when this comes out for the public, it's better to show them, okay, this is what we're going to first direct it towards is infrastructure, and then we're gonna move it towards streets. So then that way, when this comes out in public
Right.
reading,
But
they
if
can
you
look at it.
narrow it down, do we then, if we decide that we're gonna go with a different one, have to pass a different resolution
Yes,
to change it?
yes.
So wouldn't it be better if we just
Leave it abroad.
Yes.
leave it broad? Then we don't have to pass a different resolution.
Correct.
Correct.
So,
No, that's
I'm-
gonna cover what we wanna spend it on,
Yeah.
if it's under
Right.
the broad designation,
Yes.
Yes,
so,
right,
Abroad.
Brenna?
okay,
so then I'm fine if you wanna say, if you wanna come up with now, this year, we wanna spend that money on
Sewer.
sewer, then
We
we
can.
have an idea at that meeting to say, we're gonna spend this money this year on our sewer. That would be fine, but I don't wanna narrow us down and then get to a point where we have to pass this and go through all of it all over again.
Correct.
but the only thing we would be changing is the resolution, we wouldn't be changing the percentage.
Right?
So it'd be a
It's
lot
just big
faster.
pain in the butt.
Okay, next business item is the pH meter approval,
For which one? Water, both of them?
Both.
Yeah.
both
You want the paper again?
about
What's the
$5,400.
total dollars on the pH meter?
pH sewer? This
Sewer.
one does pH and dissolved oxygen. We do pH and dissolved oxygen every Wednesday. So this meter's sewer plant, 2904.
04.
Water plant, we do just pH
It's 23 something.
once a week, 2351. Now,
52.55.
I've been through 6 water plant inspections, 6 sewer. This is the first time they've really said, but they have to find something wrong with it.
Yeah,
But they took pictures of my pH meter because they never seen one that old.
That says something.
Crystal. do we have
And they
money
didn't
in our
like the
budget?
fact that we used the same
Do
one
we
for
have money
both
in our
plants.
budget for it?
I'll have to check
I
that.
wonder
I
if
can
there's a
understand
way
that.
of
Water and
finding
sewer,
a
I
used
believe
one,
so.
or a reconditioned one.
I
It
don't
could
know.
be any cheaper.
How long do you think?
It has to be lab approved.
How old was the one you had? Do you
I have no clue.
It was here long before you?
Yeah.
Okay, so these
I've been
here
months
12
last
years.
a while.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've been here 12 years.
What are the supplies for ours run?
Well, see, this is the whole kit, and it comes with, you gotta recalibrate them once a month.
Yeah,
And it has a number 4 pH solution and number
Yeah.
7 pH solution. I haven't bought a new bottle in 5 years,
okay,
because it lasts so long, you only need a little bit of it.
yeah, that's right,
And this is the whole kit, it comes with all that stuff,
yeah.
everything we need.
We don't have a choice.
I was just gonna
Yeah,
say,
we
as
have
long as we have the money in our, go ahead and buy it.
Yeah, we either wait until they write us up for
I
it
mean,
and get
yeah.
forced into it, or,
I haven't got the report from our inspection,
It's gonna
but
be
it's gonna be in there to,
You might as well be
it's gonna be
ahead
in
of
the
it.
report to replace it.
Yeah, be ahead of
To
it.
have,
Better be ahead of
it
the ball
will
than
be in the
behind it.
report.
We have to keep EPA happy,
Mm-hmm.
because they have a heavy foot. If they wanna come in here and shut down our wells, they can do it.
Mhm.
But they gotta find something, like, they'll have to replace the lights in the water plant, because my last inspection,
Okay, so-
they couldn't find really much
Better go
wrong,
ahead and
so
approve the, I think
these
we
lights could
probably need-
explode
Make a
and
motion,
fall into the
Clayton.
filters and.
Well, I'm
Oh,
just
so you
asking.
need
The
to
same
Explosive
lights that's been in here
lights.
since the
Make a
place
I'm
was
not a
built.
motion maker.
Okay,
I
I'll
don't
make a
like making
motion
waves
to
and
approve buying these,
Thank you, Brenna.
I'm pretty passive.
whatever they're called.
Second it, Clayton.
Second,
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the pH meter approval for both water and sewer plants.
Roll call. No, roll call.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 All those opposed, same response? None. Pass to purchase your pH meters, sir.
Just something to add on, I don't think anybody here was around during the time when we had the arsenic problem.
Remember the pink water?
Yes, I do. Well, we had,
I just had that.
B and D, not B and D, it was Scranton Manufacturing, was getting steel from overseas,
Yeah,
and this steel.
that's when the Scranton Man don't discharge any of their
Right.
wash bay stuff to us
I'm
anymore.
okay.
Cause I used, well,
Sure.
before we got the plant, we were sampling 3 times a week,
Yeah, it was,
because all the metals and stuff going into the sewer.
They were dumping arsenic in the sewer?
It was something off the metal.
zinc, when they were buying metal from overseas.
Yeah. And it
And
had
they would
something
cover
on
it with zinc to keep the salt from
Yeah.
affecting it.
Yep.
And the arsenic and the zinc, they would wash it off here. It would go right down the drain. We got written up over and over.
Yeah.
We paid fines. I can remember a couple $1,000, and it was gonna get really bad.
They don't discharge that anymore, they
Oh,
call off
that
their
one.
wash bay water,
Yeah, they haul it out.
which is great, cause that just makes your monthly report 3 times longer when they were.
But we paid those fines,
I have
Mhm.
roads, water,
because we sat here
I don't know
and
where they're starting.
in the early 2000s, we sat here and thought, well, it's just the EPA, we'll let it ride for a while.
Which one are we starting
And
on,
it
Crystal?
stopped.
Sewer, roads, or water?
Public Works,
Which one?
the one that says Public Works.
Okay, I'm like,
Eight.
One that says roads. Mine says roads. One that says roads?
And then if you go down, you see Public Works,
Yeah.
this does not.
Oh, so the one
299,
that says roads, okay.
200.
All right.
I'm gonna spit my cappuccino everywhere.
I'm not-
Cappuccino?
Yeah.
Man, I can't afford that fancy stuff.
These kids go cappuccino assassino.
Public Works, do you have anything for that?
Well, Public Works is everything.
I know. Everything but sewer, everything but sidewalks, roads.
everything but sidewalks and roads.
And sewer and water,
And sewer and water.
yeah.
I got
It'd be like
parks.
everything else, yes, that
I
would
got
be
City
public
Hall.
works. That would just be City Hall.
Well, let's start at City Hall. This is just numbers.
Then you
Have
wanna go
this
back to
drive.
general.
Hold on, we gotta get back to the right one here.
1 minute, she told us the wrong thing.
Wrong thing.
General,
General,
general, big packet of general.
Okay.
That one, or that one?
One.
Nope, this one.
There's three.
I think it's the big packet general.
One that starts with income,
They all
I
start
think
with
so.
Starts with
Maybe.
A.
like charges for services, road.
I don't know. The one that has 9 pages, I think. What page?
What page, Crystal, are you
it
on?
is page 6 of 9.
Yep, 6 of 9.
It'll be 650, City Hall and general buildings.
Okay.
All right, I'm at,
Oh.
650?
Oh, it was
Clayton's not there yet.
Page
Give him a
6.
minute. There you go.
1 of 9.
Yep. You need on page 6 of that packet.
The one that we've already allocated some money for.
Yep.
I didn't mean to be bossy. Just tell you where we're at. Trying to keep you on track.
I'm glad somebody's watching out for me.
Page 6,
This is the rock driveway out here,
correct.
where the buses pull in.
Mhm.
You can't keep rock there. It all every time it rains, it washes out. We had blacktop. Gary asked me to get a bid from them to blacktop it, 80 grand. And that's not having, we still had to hire someone to come in and scoop that all out 4 inches. These are concrete bids, only half the driveway. From City Hall to the curb in the middle of the
driveway.
parking.
The
That's
island.
concrete bids.
Concrete bid.
Yes. For concrete driveway, get rid of that, all that rock. That's just, these are thoughts.
Do you have to scoop it?
No.
They'll just
What
come
do you
in
mean
for
scoop
it?
Like,
You said the,
do we have to get
Blacktop.
rid of the rock and then make
No,
them?
Right.
it's all in.
So that's the full package?
Yes. There's 2 different bids, I tried getting 3, but I got 2,
That's for concrete.
concrete.
You
No,
you mentioned-
blacktop was $80,000. And then we still had to hire somebody to come in and remove all that dirt. So, 140.
Well, I could do that with my back.
Concrete, these
Right.
are concrete bids, just half of that driveway, get rid of, it all washes the rock out every time it rains.
Yeah, I'm on a personal basis with some of them rocks out there. I've scooped them so many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
ya.
So it's from City Hall to the concrete island and both
Yeah.
driveways, yes.
Both driveways are done.
Both are
Yeah,
driveways.
driveways are done.
Hmm.
So-
Yeah, the approaches are done, it's just up a little bit here and attach it, and then figure out later.
How much concrete? Does it say here
Yeah.
how deep it is?
6 inches.
That should be at
Yeah,
least 6,
Okay, yeah.
6 to 8.
I don't know how the bids are so much different.
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
that's-
understand,
That's a big difference.
and they're about the same size, but there's a big difference. But these are just
It
thoughts.
almost makes you think they missed something on the bid. They
Something.
missed an item or something. I mean, 20,000 is quite a
Yes,
difference.
a lot.
Are the items listed?
One's Kenora and one's Jefferson.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben Dixon's, they did a lot of the concrete in the parking. They did the sidewalk to the new approach to the gym doors. They
Yeah.
did this roof.
There's a
Well,
little bit.
they've done a lot, no, they've done a lot in and then Jim Taylor, he's from Jefferson. He's a smaller company, just a local guy.
That's probably
And
why.
that,
How much is it?
one's 40, one's 60, something.
Okay.
Taylor Concrete.
What about,
Why is that hot mix so much more? That's another 20,000, that's double what that
I
one
used to
did
be
here.
able to do 5 to 7 blocks when I first started here for streets for less than 30 grand. Now I can't do 3 blocks for 50.
It's gone up that much,
Yes,
huh?
the
How much is
oil,
the
the
hot
oil and
Huh?
How much is the hot mix for out here?
80,000 they want for it.
yeah.
And it still has to be dug
And
out.
we still have to
prepare it.
hire someone to dig that out for him.
So we're looking at 90 at least.
At
probably.
least.
At least.
And then haul all that rock off, and these bids have all that in it included.
I think that 40,000 one bid, he missed something or something. but-
Isn't with the blacktop,
If
but
you-
you
That's
have
on
to do
him.
something else with it every,
Blacktop, you gotta, yeah.
every
My
couple of
question
years
is,
you
why are
gotta
they getting a pump
reseal
truck?
it or something, right?
Fog seal it.
Right?
You throw
Not a
3 chutes on the
concrete
back of a mixer, you can reach all of that with a mixer truck.
I'm not a
Oh, yeah,
concrete guy,
yeah.
so.
You can mix that with.
But these are just thoughts, cause that damn rock. It rains a
Mhm.
half inch and all that rock. I've even put bags of blacktop in there to try and stick it, and still.
Well, we could put a curb along there, but you'd be hitting it when you push your snow
Yeah,
out
yeah.
past it.
We have buses going in and out of there twice a day, and they're
Or
not
we
like.
can split it into thirds, do that drive up, and maybe our drive up, and then connect them later.
Well, them guys are gonna charge you every time they move in here, a big moving fee, so you need to knock it out all at
But
the same time.
yeah, these are thoughts, and something we should
And this
think of.
just goes to this side of the island, or is it
This side of the
past it?
island, right at the island, in the park.
Just two.
just to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you
So the
look at
hot
their-
mix was for the whole thing.
Hot mix was for the whole thing.
Well, then that's part of
Can
the
still break it
difference.
apart
Yes,
and
They're
have
doing
the
twice as
bus stop
much.
yes.
Run right there.
Yeah.
It'll be in the summer anyways, they won't
Mhm.
have that issue, but they could have the bus stop there if they needed to. Unless
We
they'll
have
be able to use
$15,000 in our budget right now for buildings and grounds for here, that we have not used a dime for. At least it doesn't show here. We can
Oh, yeah.
carry that 15 forward into 26 and put it against the 40.
Yeah,
Now
I
we're,
like the idea.
now we're looking at,
Have we made the allotment for our next year's budget?
that's what we're working
To
on
add to-
now.
Yeah.
But we haven't determined that yet,
I'm
correct?
just saying that we can carry 15,000.
Yeah, and these are
forward.
just thoughts, I mean, we can budget right in the middle, and when it's time, get 3 bids, and then decide, this is the guy that's closest to what we budgeted. But, I mean, all that rock's gonna end up in our storm drains eventually, and we're gonna pay to
Oh,
clean
okay.
that out.
Mm-hmm.
It already just ends up in the street every time it rains. And then all the volunteers raking them out of the grass after every winter.
Exactly. That's not a fun job, trust me. I've done it for several years now.
I know one thing we did down in Texas under them runways and stuff, we just cement treated base material. Dump out rock, cement on top of it and run a mixture through it. And lay it back down and roll it, and it's almost as hard as concrete. And all you're doing is using your existing material plus your raw concrete mixing into it. 3% moisture will activate the concrete and make it bind, so it don't need to have a whole lot of water in it. It's just an idea.
Yeah, if we can find someone that does that.
That will travel here.
Well, you just bring in a truck and he'll spread it right out of the truck with a spreader bar,
Really?
the concrete. Yeah, he'll spread it right out for you. You just gotta mix it in, roll it down.
What's the thought? But yeah, that's just ideas. We're working on budgets, and that needs thought of. I mean, it was supposed to eventually be done. That's why it's all been slowly.
This is
But
also,
yeah, those are just thoughts.
this is also something to be thinking about for, not this year, cause it's closing, but for next year, even if you don't go with this year, you wanna do it next
Yeah.
year. A Grow Green County grant that has matching funds for this would be amazing.
I was informed that Grow Green County grant is only going to do projects that they can put their sticker on, that they can put their name on.
Put their name on.
That is not it.
How about the Greene County, what is it?
Is that what
Community
Dawn's
Foundation.
associated with, Grow
They
Green?
Yeah,
can't
they,
put
they
their
wanna
name
put
on
a sign on what they've
sidewalk?
done, like,
She was telling me the other night, or, well, us, they were about maxed out on their grants, weren't they? All the
Well, we're not getting a
applications.
grant this year.
yeah, I mean, this would be next year.
They might have been next year's grants. She said they had a lot of them and they were all big ones.
And she told me, she informed me of that as well, that the sooner we can get, cause even if we had put in, but like,
Mhm.
to hire that engineer, that was never gonna happen, cause they
Yeah,
can't
that's what
put their
she told
name
us.
on the engineer. Now, to build a fire department, they can put their name on that, yes.
Right.
So I don't know if concrete would be,
Well, I mean, I would imagine they
A
could put their
thing.
name on the cement.
Yeah.
I mean, something you can see.
Let them put a
You
sign
know what I
up
mean?
there.
Yeah, we let them, a sign in the community center, in the
Yeah, I was gonna say.
City Hall?
City Hall hallway.
Sure.
But quite honestly, Scranton should have their name in for something every year,
Yes, we should.
no matter what it is.
Yeah. Free money.
It should be
So
in
that
there for
means,
something.
well, I wouldn't go for sewer anyways, but never mind.
Nope.
But, you
Okay.
know, November or
But yeah.
something like that.
Those were just
Okay.
thoughts,
Yeah.
something to think about.
Next.
Thanks, Chad.
Parks, we're still on public or works or parks?
we can just let him present and then we can discuss it.
Parks.
What's the number for parks?
4:30.
4:30.
Okay.
Those numbers, just,
I do bills.
I'm so proud of you.
I'll
I would
speak,
go.
I'm gonna speak out loud first. I'm not the guy to ask for parks, because I've been here 12 years and watched a lot of hard work and money go into parks for people to destroy. So this has nothing to do with, let's fix this and make this pretty and that pretty.
Yes.
Okay,
Gazebo, flagpole, it's junk.
yep.
It's been broke and fixed and broke. You can get them on Amazon from $60 to $200.
I think we've already had a little bit of a discussion about the flagpole, haven't we?
I think,
About that.
And I think City Hall needs one also,
Yes.
someone
but they're not bad
commented-
priced,
But
$60 to $200,
there are
depending on what you want.
certain regulations for a city hall one.
And we can't even half-staff that one when it is, when we did have a flag, because it doesn't go up or down, you can adjust the flag.
No, we need to do
You
something.
still have the flag, right?
I took the flag, because then the only good buckle broke the last time.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
lights, right?
The-
Does it have a good light on it?
Well,
The light's
they
still on
bought
the
a
pole.
brand new
No, I
solar
didn't,
light.
I didn't buy it.
The solar light. You bought the solar light?
Yeah,
Ah.
I bought the flag.
We just put the solar light on it, but,
Yeah.
I mean, that can be put to,
That could
on
be
another.
put on any.
Yeah, it can just be.
So I just need one solar light then, if I get 2 flagpoles,
Mr.
I'm
Mayor,
just saying,
can I ask,
yes?
can I ask Linda a question?
Light. Okay,
We talked about a pole before.
Right.
That,
her parents, my grandparents
Yes.
donated
I
that.
have a picture of that.
They
donation to
donated.
the
they
Scranton
donated,
Journal.
Yeah.
right?
My grandparents donated the flag, the pole that's up there. There used to be a plaque, and I don't know whatever happened. to it.
It's-
There used to be a little plaque. in
I
it.
know it.
Yeah, my grandma and grandpa Kirk donated.
I have a picture of that was in the Scranton Journal, if you wanna see it.
But is there another one available someplace?
I
that-
thought you had talked about donating
I
dad's.
thought about donating my dad's,
It's a
Mm.
telescopic.
but I'm still thought about it.
Yeah, I said I wasn't sure if you were gonna do it or
I
not,
mean-
but you had talked about
I
it.
might want that myself. I'm thinking about moving down there, and I can put that right where Dad had it.
Yeah,
So,
I was gonna say, if
No,
that's
I've
the
never-
case, then
I-
I'll put my I'll take care of the labor.
I have never, yes, I've thought about donating my dad's, but that's not a yes, I'm gonna give you my dad's flagpole.
Okay.
I'm not at that point yet,
Okay,
no.
okay. Well, we need a flagpole there as the
Telescopic.
unofficial.
Yeah, telescopic one. That's what I
Yeah.
looked at on
I can look
Amazon.
at it, Gail, and bring some
It has-
options.
It has to be a bigger, it can't be, this one's probably an inch and a half is
My
all.
new one's like
It's
this.
probably aluminum too.
I
Yeah,
can
it's gonna
bring
have to
some
be
Very
options.
thin.
The wind comes through there just incredibly heavy.
Right,
And so we need to get one, I would say let's put a
inch and a half.
$300 into the budget for the parks.
4 or 5
Well,
full.
we have money in the budget that's still in there for this year that we haven't spent yet.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I can bring options back even next,
yeah. That's,
yep, my brain stopped working, city council for you guys to look at, if you want me to.
let's do that.
Did you
Yeah.
say that it needs to be about 1.5 inches, 2 inches,
Oh, it needs to be bigger than that,
Yeah.
probably about a 3 inch.
3 inch?
Yeah,
Okay, I can see what I can do.
okay, gazebo, Christmas tree. I called Kriegers, I called Deals also, but you have to have a special license to sell live trees. They can only sell cut trees. But I called Kriegers, told them what we had there before, why it got cut down. It just got too big for the area. And I told him we need to put one back. We don't need to cut one down and put it up there every year. Let's just plant one. I told him what happened, why we cut the other one down. He said he did some research, called me back, told me to look up this tree. It's a dwarf Alberta spruce. It gets 8 to 10 feet tall, 6 to 8 feet around at the bottom. It's all the bigger it'll get.
It's pretty.
$150. It'll come 4 foot tall. So we're not waiting for a little spruce tree to.
It's already
I mean,
decoratable.
we can decorate that at 4 feet tall. That's what it looks like. It'll survive here in Iowa.
I love it.
It won't get, really, we can plant any tree there, and by the time it's so big, it's not gonna be any of our problem. But this is the one that's only gonna get so big.
What?
It's adorable. I
What is your issue?
wanted to hate it.
But
Oh.
Why did you wanna?
that's a
keep it?
pretty tree, I think.
I think it's been enhanced, though.
Oh,
You have
But-
to understand, I
I
was
think
here
it's-
through the whole, let's chop down the tree.
It is a nice
They
looking
got it
tree,
on the
though.
food bank and
That's a
they-
very decorational tree.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
and then you trim 6 foot off
What
the
do they need a
bottom,
seed for?
I
and you can't reach the top to
They didn't
decorate,
plant
so they
a
were
tree.
decorating
Wasn't me.
8 feet
It
of
wasn't
tree.
a rent.
I wasn't here yet.
So,
But
You probably
those
saw
are
high school.
just some thoughts.
we
Really,
have issues.
we got
what's
$1,000
here?
from Alliant for trees also.
Mm-hmm.
It's there.
But it's something that,
I don't know where it's at.
So yeah, if you get that, there's 850 left. There you go.
We can't decide that tonight anyways. It's not something that we can decide.
What?
Tree.
He's trying to decide how much money we have in our parks budget to improve.
really,
buying the
this is,
tree.
this is under
We-
the
we
limit
did that
to even come
Alliant
to you guys, and I
$1,000
could just
grant
get this tree and plant
To
it
So-
plant
myself.
trees that can
This
go
is under
towards.
my
Oh.
$200 limit.
He's super excited.
I can
That,
just have
that
it
leaves
done.
you
He needs
850.
to calm down.
Leaves you 850 bucks out of the Alliant grant. So.
But yeah, that's,
I like it.
Love
Mhm.
it.
I wanted
the city only has one more tree to cut down anyway, and then
Telling you
where are
I'm
we gonna get
supposed to
a tree to put up there? We only have
It's
one more
better
to
than the
cut
tree
down.
you put up this year.
I know.
And we don't absolutely need to cut it down. It's the only pine tree left at the city park.
Yeah.
That's the last tree that we can move uptown. And it doesn't absolutely need to be cut down.
How big is it?
Oh, it's what, 14?
It's
The same
humongous.
size as they've
You
been the
wouldn't-
last
You wouldn't
couple
be
of
able to
years.
transplant that and.
No, you don't.
No, we
We-
just chop them down, Clayton, and put it up, and then I
And
have
then
a
burn it.
gloriously huge tree for
Oh, it's
Christmas.
just a one-time thing, huh?
It's a once and done tree.
Yeah.
Is what she's been getting.
Yeah. But-
This is a yearly
This is a
tree.
thing that can last for
Yeah.
several
And
years.
it's only gonna get,
Yeah.
it won't get too big for the space.
Last year's was
Then do you
beautiful.
throw that in the pond when you take it down?
Okay.
I don't
Water
take it
plant,
down, they
water
do.
plant.
All right, water. That's 810, yes.
I'm just yes.
Oh,
That's 810?
Sewer's 815.
thank you, ma'am. You do such a wonderful job.
Shut up.
I'll wait and touch it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I'll just wait until Chad's gone.
I don't want to wait because I've seen some of these.
Here is
My
well
paper doesn't go to
4.
810.
Mine doesn't have either.
Where is 810?
That's what I'm wondering.
Oh,
I'm on it.
it's on a different one.
Should have your own. It should be its own.
It's in its own packet.
Oh, I'm not in the right one.
Okay,
And
my
what is
wife
that
is
one?
creeping me out, I'm
Water
sorry.
sewer. This one. Looks like
She's
that.
watching right now, so she Googled that for us.
Perfect. You don't have my glasses on.
Well, it's more, more for him to read it, but
Oh.
I don't have my glasses either.
y'all blind. So just take a quick glance at that. She Googled it.
This is well 4
I
that
can
just got fixed.
screenshot it
Pass
and text it to you,
around. Take a look.
but she had Googled
This is good.
how to get funding.
Yeah, I know, I sent them to you, but you can look at them again.
Dang.
You want me to send that to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's well 4.
Thank you, dear.
We just had well 4 pulled and redone. This is pictures of well 4. I'm showing you this to explain what I want done to well 3. This is our big well, 200 gallons a minute. It runs Scranton 90% of the year.
I have no idea what it
This
was
is-
like before.
Hold on.
That's what
Okay.
well 4 looks like.
I was
Hold on.
imagining a big,
I'm like, that's great.
like,
Oops.
Here is well 3. The pictures explain themselves.
See why we did that.
I'm like, it looks pretty, Chad, I don't know what I'm looking at.
That's just the electric motor. You can't really see the well. The pump is 200 feet in the ground, but that's the electric pump. But once you see well
Just wait.
3.
I know, because I'm like, it looks pretty.
Well, that is pretty.
No, that's
That-
all it's discussed.
That is not.
That's well 3. That's our backup well.
That's the main well right there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is that after they redid
Well,
it?
that's lovely.
Okay.
So what percent is that thing pumping at 50 gallons? What should it pump?
It should pump 100.
So it's
Gallons a
it's
minute.
working at 50%, huh?
When we were running it, when well 4 was down, it really never had time to shut off. It really never even had time to shut off.
Barely maintained
Yeah,
the water level
barely
in the tower?
maintaining what, and it would never keep up in the summer.
Yeah.
It would never keep up in the summer. I want well 3 to look like well 4.
That's what I said. It just,
It's a mystery.
yeah.
I want well 3 to look like well 4. The motor up off the ground. I've been on the fire department. We've sandbagged around that building. I've piled snow around it to keep water away. It's in a flood zone. I want that to look like this. The electric, it's submersible right now, but I want the pump up off the floor, out of the,
But
I'm
I have
surprised they
the bid.
haven't said something about putting a permanent berm around that.
they have
Cheaper
not.
than what the other one was.
But really, after this well went down, hey, let's.
Sorry, I was trying to help.
how often do you
Oh,
use well
that's real
3,
pretty.
They used to use it all winter.
right? But how often do you use it?
I have not turned it on. I should be running it right now, till March. But since that went down, I was only running 50 gallons a minute, it's off. It won't keep up there. I mean, if I just keep running it, it's gonna shut off just like well 4 did in no water.
Then we have boil orders and
No, not from the well,
no water, no.
not from the well. That's all untreated water anyway.
Is there any way of fracking that well? I mean, shooting air into it or something to clean the,
Screen, yes,
yeah.
yes.
Is that
I mean, we can
something,
do that.
is that something we
I
can
mean,
try first?
There's a Band-Aid, but it's still in a flood zone. It's still just in a box with some milk house heaters in there. I mean, it's still trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's still trash. I mean, yeah, we can blow air down there, but it's still in a flood zone. It's still in this fucking box. Excuse my language. But it needs done.
Water and electricity don't mix.
Okay, so if this were fixed, how often would you use well?
Every winter.
Okay, just in the winter.
From November, when I drain the clarifying tank and clean it, till March.
Okay,
That's how it used to be ran all the time.
right, so it's not getting used because it's
Because
trash.
it's only pumping 50 gallons a minute.
It
Right.
got used when well 4
And-
went down.
Their
Right.
bid, they can't, yes, to so much, until they pull it clear out and that's everything. That's exactly what they did to well 4, except well 4 was already up off the ground. It had this pedestal, the motor was already up off the ground. It's not
a submersible electric motor like well 3, I would just want. But then on us, we would have to heat this building, build some walls, insulate it, so it was heated because, you know, the motor would be up at, just like well 4.
So you'd have to then heat it.
Yes. Right now, it's heated with 2 milk house heaters, little electric heaters.
We're
Take
still
a lot
heating
of
it now.
electricity sometimes,
It's-
But
it's
depending
heated
on the
now,
temperature.
too.
That's what I got for water this year. If we were to do something like this, next year, water main valves, and that's shut town off, boil orders, dig up streets. That's a big, big job. High Street, how many water valves are in that street on both ends? 6, and I bet 4 don't work. So each end, Eagle and Lincoln.
You're not even able to shut the water off in
No, I
Allen
can't
Town.
isolate, if there's a problem, I can't, I have to shut everything off, I can't just
isolate one
isolate this
section.
little
Mhm.
corner of town. There's, my map down on the water plant, they got little X's. These valves don't work. But it's also, we're cutting streets, we're shutting the tower, the whole town off. Boil orders, it's not a little, go fix it. No, it's a big thing.
Some of them you might be able to isolate, right? To put the
Some
new
I
valve.
can isolate, yes, but
So some of them we'd have to shut. the whole
there's
town.
no dead ends. You can't just, I'm gonna shut this one line off, because
It's a
it's
loop.
all a big, huge loop in town. Nothing, there's no dead end. There's one dead end, it goes out here to State Street. Everything else is,
But one thing,
it's all connected and makes loops. You can't shut one valve, you gotta shut like 4 valves off, isolate this part.
Yeah.
we've been real lucky not to have a water main.
But
Jefferson had 2 in one street within 3 blocks of each other, and there was a whole bunch of ice out on the road.
we've been, yeah, we're good.
How many wells do we have?
2, well 4, well 3.
So we just have 2.
Why are they numbered 4 and 3?
I don't know, I don't have no clue why there's no 1 and 2. That's,
Cause that would be,
I have no idea.
I'm just
No clue.
curious is all.
That would be easy.
Okay, if everything, if we built and we increased the amount of electricity and heating and pulled that pump up, we did all those things. In the grand scope, if you had to take, if you said we wanted numbers for right now, off the top of your head, what would it cost?
I have no clue. Wouldn't even know how.
What did our well cost us that we just finished?
45,000.
Okay, 45.
Yeah, and the only thing they're doing different to this well, it's a smaller pump,
Okay,
and it's not done, it can just be rebuilt, maybe, not, the other one had to be replaced. It was
We
done.
had to add some new casing too,
Yes,
right?
and we
So
had to add some casing.
may not need that on this other one.
Yeah, it
maybe.
may need, may not. All they're really doing is, they could rebuild that pump, maybe, cause well 4 just quit, and they couldn't rebuild it. And raising it up off the floor. And then it would take me and Tim to build a wall, put a door in, insulate. Get an electrician in there to put a little heater like on the wall in well 4.
20,000?
Well, we're at 36.9 on there.
On this, without a building.
Well, the buildings, you know, the wall ain't gonna cost that much, or insulation.
It's already got a building around it,
Yeah,
right?
it's just not insulated or anything.
How close to this building is there a natural gas line?
Not very far, the old water plant.
Because you can get, that's not forced air, natural gas heaters.
Vent
Would
was-
natural gas heater not be cheaper than electric?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You bet.
Yeah.
So it's basically a natural gas radiant heater that just heats that building, and you can
But yeah,
set the
this is just
thermostat.
the well, it doesn't have,
Yeah.
any heat or,
Actually, the one I've got in my shop, it has a thermostat in it.
Mhm.
yeah,
You
tick
set it
on
on
and
one
off.
or 2 or whatever.
Like
Right.
what we have in the office at the
Oh.
water plant.
Yeah.
Run a little black
Stop.
pipe or something over there, or just plastic and
Cause that's
put a
what the
gas meter.
generator runs off of, and the generator building's right there.
So just a thought for heat instead of electric, because our electric is already high enough and we're trying to cut things down.
So if I took $40,000,
Oh, yeah, that would cover this bid and the wall and insulation,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I skipped some of my park stuff, I lost those. The pond, go back to your parks. But the pond, I got
4:30.
a bid for some 6x9 riprap rock for the south end. $54.98 a ton. That's it.
Delivered?
Delivered. $824 a dump truck, 15 ton a dump truck. Or
800 and what a ton? Just say that again.
15
Riff raff
ton
rock.
is, 15 ton is a dump truck.
Riff raff rock.
$800 and some bucks for the load.
$824 for one 15 ton dump. I think you're gonna use a lot of rock, just because it's steep, there's no
It's got a
bank, it
big-
just drops off, it's deep.
So do we have an erosion problem there, or
Yes,
why
the
are we
wave-
rip-wrapping it?
The waves are, you
Eating the
go
bank
out there,
back?
yeah, it's just tearing the south end apart.
Okay,
The county, Greene County, concrete is free,
busted
Delivered.
up recycled concrete,
delivered free, concrete comes.
sounds good to me.
Free. Only as steep as it is, they need to place that in there, or it's just gonna keep sliding. Like if we just dump rock, or if I take a bucket of concrete and dump it, it's just gonna slide. They need to reach out there and place that stuff.
Either that or
But-
throw some slabs in down at the bottom first to hold it and then put it in.
Yeah, they need to place and then you can, but that's free.
Can't beat free.
No, you can't be delivered. So, and then we're always tearing up, a little chunk of sidewalk here and there, curbing. The 6x9 rock, you think 15 ton looks like a lot, sounds like a lot? No. When I first worked here, 15 ton of sand will do a lot of alleys. No, well, that's
Pretty heavy
that's
stuff.
like 3 scoops from it.
Especially
It
if it's
sounds
wet.
like not a lot, but that's not a lot.
And then that size rock, it's maybe 30 rocks.
So, yeah, I checked in on all that. Pemble, I talked to him about a brush hog mower to cut down a lot of those little trees that are taking over the east corner and the north end. We used to be able to fish a lot on the north end, and now all those little trees are. A brush hog, he don't have one. He can rent one for $225 a day. It'll go on the front of his skid loader. He rents his skid loader $150 an hour. He is thinking a half a day, he could have all that done. So I said, so 6 hours. That's a little more than half a day. $1,000, well, it's $900 plus the rental. $1,125. Get rid of a lot of those trees, open up. The north end, whether we rent this and mow those off or not, we need to reach out there and pull some of those trees. We have 2 storm drain tiles that dump into the north end. And them trees are growing out there, they're gonna be covering those storm tiles. So, and then there's a spray, it's called Rodeo. As soon as you cut all those, you can spray.
That's what I was gonna say.
It won't,
They'll come
it's
back.
it's good to spray around ponds, it won't kill fish. It's not gonna kill the grass, but it's gonna kill these stumps, so they won't come back.
So it's a water safe
Yes,
cordon,
yes,
basically.
It's a water safe, or safe for
Whatever,
around
yeah.
ponds.
Yeah, you need to kill them off once you cut them off.
Yes.
You need to kill them off. You don't wanna have to do it every year, a few years.
But that's quite a big project out there, really. if, yeah, I mean, if you were okay with I know concrete don't look as good as nice limestone, white rock, but it's gonna take a
Right.
lot to build just because
Most of
there's
it's
no
gonna be
bank.
under the water
You see,
anyway, so.
if you walk in there, you take 3 steps, you're going over your head. It's just so steep everywhere that you're gonna have to build something up. But the south end, you can go out there and it's, the waves are tearing it apart.
Do we need to have a motion on that? We can't,
That'll have, it's just for budget
okay,
purposes.
but it's free.
Your stops, yeah, that's free, yes.
The concrete is.
Yeah.
That would have to go by vote,
I
yes.
mean, it's still gonna have to be placed, they're not gonna be able to back up there and dump
Yeah,
it
just
right there.
dump,
at the
they
end.
have to, you know, like Pemble's gonna have to use his excavator, reach out and stack it in there,
Okay.
so it comes
So
up.
we'll still
or
have a
it's
little
just-
money involved in
We'll have
placing.
some money involved in, okay.
quite a bit.
But for him to mow that off, he figured $1,200, that's with the rental.
My calculator's running out of zeros.
But yeah, that really, the north end's gonna have to, I mean, we got 2 storm tiles and it just slowly,
They come under the railroad tracks?
yep. One comes from Scranton Man through the field, under the viaduct, and then we have one at the substation down here. From State Street,
Yeah, taking
they
that
all
part of
go
town.
from there through the yards under into the pond.
And Chad, I have reached out to a guy named Ben Wallace from the DNR that is going to be getting hold of us to talk about shocking the pond to see what all fish and stuff.
They did that like 10 years ago.
Right?
Mhm.
To see what all is in there and the makeup of underneath, to see if we need to add different fish or get rid of the fish that are in there and restock it.
And add more trees for habitat.
Add more fish, add more, different things in there.
They stock that
So-
for free? Is that free to get
No, it was
stocked?
about $5,000 you said, wasn't it?
It all depends.
For
When
a
I watched
complete
them
reset it was
on
about
what you're-
$5,000,
It
right?
does, but it just depends because they can help us out with grants and things like that. But I did reach out to him and he's out of the office until I think tomorrow or something like that, so.
Okay.
All right. You ready to spend money?
You're not invited
haven't
to
spent
these
enough
meetings.
yet.
Maybe that's why nobody ever.
Okay, sewer plant. Some of you're new, some are new, but remember bringing up the roof's leaking all over the electrical panels when it dumps. Roof. I've called, I got 1 bid. And I'm supposed to have like 3 guys coming to look, so this is the bid that got turned in.
The roof in that building at the sewer plant's leaking?
Yes, everywhere.
Really?
Sorry.
We've silver sealed it twice,
Is it a flat roof?
pretty much. I mean, there's not much of an angle there at all.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we've silver sealed it twice. There's a bunch of stuff in the roof that can be taken out, cause the generator used to be in the building, and everything that went to
Exhaust
the generator is still on the roof. There's a lot of that that can be gone, and just a couple vents left up there. But yeah, it's been leaking, only when it dumps. When it dumps on really hard, yeah, and it's all over our electrical panel right in there.
That's not good
No.
at all.
Mm-mm.
But it has little leaks here and there, but the big one is right above, of course, right above that. And that's a metal building, so you can't just go to Tri-County and get farm tin, cause the purlins to like this building are 5 feet apart. It's not 2 feet apart like houses and stuff. It's totally different
It
steel.
needs to be a heavier gauge
Yeah,
steel for
it's
that
totally
to
different
span it.
steel than what you use on houses. Okay.
Maybe it needs a different roof configuration on it? Sloping
I
or
think
single sloping?
standing seam and no screws. Okay, here's something else that's gonna come in our wastewater report from our inspection. Right now, well, we used to be grab samples for influent. A grab sample is just reach in there and get a sample from the influent. In is into the sewer plant. You just, now we're on 24 hours comp, which it takes 2 samples every hour for 24 hours. I've been using one of Dave's machines, his comp sampler, but it's a portable sampler. It's not heated, it's not cooled, it's not made to sit outside. Those were DNR's 3 problems with it, but I've been using it for like a year. This is a composite sampler, just like the composite sampler we have on our effluent. It takes all our 24-hour wastewater sample. Effluent is leaving the plant. That's what leaves the plant. This is the exact same machine. It's made to be outside. It's heated, it's cooled. We have that exact same
He wasn't lying when
machine.
he said he was spending money.
It's a great sampler, it really is. But yeah, they didn't like the fact that I'm using that portable one. How do you keep them cool? Well, ice. We go and buy bags of ice. And that's how we keep the samples cool.
You have to keep it cool so that bacteria and algae and whatever
Yes.
doesn't grow in it?
Yes.
Okay.
And it has to be below 6 degrees Celsius when it gets to the lab, which is 34 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm taking the sample. It has to be cold for 24 hours. And I'm taking the sample in the morning, doing all my dissolved oxygen, pH, temperatures. If it's not cold enough, I put it in our freezer. You shouldn't, but in the summer, sometimes that fridge can't keep it that cold, and I need to babysit because it can't be froze. But it has to be. We get it at 5 degrees Celsius. It should still be good because it has to be below 6 degrees Celsius when it gets to the lab.
So this one here's got an internal thermostat.
Yes,
You don't have to
heats, cools,
babysit
it's
it.
battery backup. If power goes out, it's still gonna keep its memory. We have that exact same machine, and we've used it for 5 years outside in all the elements. We have that exact same machine. But yeah, that's gonna come in the report. And you guys got all this stuff. The little pictures. Were you able to see them this good on the computer?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying let's budget $100,000. I'm saying we need to start looking into this style of rehabilitation for our sewers. This is like just shoving a brand new PVC pipe inside the sewers. No digging, we're not tearing up our roads. A lot of our sewers
A lot more cost effective.
are 10 to 14 feet deep. If we hire someone to dig, they're taking the whole street in order to make it safe to work.
Or
then
shore it, one of the two, but
Then
still,
what?
it's a big deal.
In 2 years, you're gonna fix another spot 10 feet away. It's not just the digging and fixing the sewer, you're also doing the streets. This is no digging. This is just one company I've really been talking to. They're the only company that's actually stopped them. So this is where I got all their information. I talked to Dave today, and this municipal tool, they're in Perry right now, doing 5,000 feet. Obviously, we don't have 200 some to do 5,000 feet. One block ranges 300 to 315 feet. So that's like 16 grand, 17 grand to have it completely one manhole to the other, the whole thing done, grouted, jetted, roots cut, completely prepped and the new sleeve. That's not the manhole, like, we don't even have to do the manholes. Right, I mean, we could just start with the mains and,
Mhm.
okay, this manhole's, let's look in, we don't have to do the manhole. But we really need to, I'm thinking a 3 to 5 year plan of, let's do so many blocks every 3 years or every 5 years.
The question is, are the current sewer lines gonna last another 3 to 5 years without
Yeah.
something being done?
Maintenance,
With maintenance.
general maintenance, I mean, that's what we're doing now. Really, we should be jetting, you know, so much of the town every year, just to keep everything clean, but what's that gonna cost us?
I was gonna say,
You know? I've looked at 2 sewers, actual with cameras, and tree roots. Cracked tiles, tree roots. You got saving money at the sewer plant. Here's some numbers. The water plant, this is an 8-day total, from last Thursday till today. Every 24 hours, we do the math of what we pump, water and sewer. Within 8 days, we pumped 330,000 gallons to town. That's to everyone's houses, businesses. We should be less than that at the sewer plant.
Mhm.
Because not all that water goes down the drain, you know, you got people drinking it, or it's outside, or, we should be less than that at the sewer plant. The sewer plant, 8-day total, 687,000 gallons. Infiltration, infiltration, infiltration. Like today, this morning, I pumped 45,600 gallons to town in 24 hours. Sewer plant in 24 hours, 83,568. Water's coming from, there's no rain. This isn't rainwater, this is infiltration.
Yeah.
When it rains,
it's way worse.
if we have a wet year, 700,000 gallons a day is normal out there. If we have a wet year. I've had it over 1 million gallons a day
Do we
in
know
24 hours.
where this
No.
infiltration is the worst?
No, that's why I wanna start doing smoke testing. That's where we don't, you don't just guess, you do smoke, and we can get that done free. We're probably gonna piss a lot of people off, which I don't care, I like doing that, so.
I'm on board with that.
Well,
We
there's
just pay,
another
we just
remedy
pay for
too,
the
right?
smoke.
See?
The guy will bring all his own equipment, we pay for the smoke. You have something, your sump pump hooked into the sewer,
We're gonna
your
know.
house is gonna fill with smoke. It ain't gonna come out your stink pipe, it's gonna come into your kitchen.
And all the
And that's illegal.
downspouts on
You-
all the
you're not
buildings that
supposed
are
to have
dumping into a tile, it'll come out through that
Yeah,
tile
it'll
right
come up
too.
out of the ground,
I think that's where a lot of it's coming from, is
it'll come up
downspouts.
out of the ground, that smoke will come out of the ground, everything. He'll plug one into the sewer, pressure air, it'll come up out of the ground, yeah. But that's all free, we just pay for the smoke, I just need to get with this guy and
But how does
see,
that work with like if you're like in the house or if you have pets in the house?
well, your sump pump shouldn't be hooked to our sewer, so.
I don't
So
even
it
know if
shouldn't
I
be a
have
problem.
one.
No, it's,
It's not killer smoke.
No, it's not gonna
it's the
kill
same
nobody.
not
smoke
gonna
they
kill
use at like
anybody.
shows
I
and
was gonna
stuff.
say,
It's
But
not
I
gonna,
would be
no, it's not
very-
harmful.
We wouldn't do that.
It's not
Yeah,
harmful,
as
but
it's eating.
you're gonna
It'll
know.
smell.
Yeah.
You're gonna see smoke in your house.
But no, it's
Yeah.
not harmful. No,
It's
no.
the same
Okay.
smoke that the fire departments use for training and stuff. It's,
Yeah,
you
but,
can breathe it in just like.
you
you
know,
are
that's
now.
all free,
It just has a
except we
smell
gotta
to
pay
it.
for the smoke. And where do you start? Where do you start? You know, where do you start?
I'm
on
thinking that we should, try it out.
all? I think we should too.
Budget enough to do a block. Let's see how it's gonna work.
The lining,
Yeah,
actually, I don't, well, these guys were like $55 a foot, and the guys in Perry, they told me an exact number. This other guy was like, we can't tell you without knowing how much cleaning, how much jetting. These guys, $55 a foot, that's all your prep work, your
they
jetting,
might not
you're
come in
jetting.
town for one block.
root cutting, yeah, they don't know.
I don't know, but we
But
should try
I
it
have
out.
all their, I would like, well, I've already talked to Ron, from Visit Sewer, and I want you to come to a council meeting and explain it even farther.
Mm.
He couldn't come this month and he can't come in March. So, like I said, we don't have to budget, but it's something we need to come up with a
We need to
3 to
think
5
about.
year plan of, we're gonna do this much every 3 years. Every 5 years, we need to have, we can do the same thing with some of our storms that are really deep. Like there's one storm, it runs right through like 4 yards, fences under a garage. It runs from the field over here by Hicks, clear through Angles, through all to Main Street. That one, we are constantly at cutting roots out, jetting, cleaning. It needs lined. But that's only one storm drain. Most of the storm drains aren't that deep. There's some 8-footers, but there's really, most of our storm tiles really aren't that. And they're in the yard.
We do a block, it's probably gonna cost us 18 to 20,000,
Yeah,
just one block.
that's complete.
And, yeah,
Is that without the manholes done,
Yes.
or?
Mhm.
that's without, that's just $55 per square foot, or per linear foot.
And that's everything. The jetting, root cutting, grout. 'Cause they
Look,
go
we
back-
try a block and maybe it's not gonna work for us. We might have to go a different, something different.
I think we gotta try it. And
We
then
can
get
even
the-
call Perry, their sewer, well, Dave's their sewer guy.
Yeah.
He just don't,
Yeah.
he only runs the plant, and he's their lab guy, he doesn't do anything with the collection system. But he knows all those guys.
Just so you know.
But I think we
How's
try
it
it.
working for you?
We'll budget for, we need to budget for this. We need to try it on what would help us the most area. Stanton Street, yeah.
That first block.
If that would do it, and if that's the case, then we're gonna have to start
We-
pulling our belts in and budgeting every year for something to go in.
I can get,
I mean, I'm
well,
on board with it, but
the
this
next
stuff
time I have
confuses
it,
me.
I've never asked them to, cause it's a little more money, but I can get
It's just like we're taking
When I have
this
the
thing
guys
and
here with their
sticking it in that
cameras.
sewer.
to
I
record
get
it
that
all
part,
for
but
me,
it's like this,
let you guys
Yeah.
watch
she
what
has
Oh,
a
it's
question
actually
about something.
Right.
our sewers look
Mhm.
like.
I saw
But I've
that.
never actually,
The grout,
I
the
saw the
stuff
stuff
that
you
goes on
pulled
the
out over
outside
on Eagle. That's,
to fill in the
So
cracks.
just ballpark
Yeah,
guess, what
that's what
do
grout
we
does. It
pay
fills
every
in
single
cracks.
year?
I know what
After they
grout
put the
does.
liner in there, with if
Inspections.
there's a service line coming in there, they gotta grout
all
it.
the bills go to her, they don't. come to
Okay.
me.
They gotta cut a
I
hole in
don't-
it
What's
for
that?
the service line to dump it.
What we pay on jetting and
Okay.
cameras.
For a whole year, what we pay between jetting and cameras and everything?
Jetting is what, for sewer?
it's about 60.
If I remember right.
Oh, I have water,
Yeah.
roads, for sewer.
I not have all my shit.
For sewer.
There should be, well, pretty much Pemble and MVP.
They would be other contractual. And mind you, this is till December 31st, this doesn't include
So that's only,
January and February. So other professional and other contractual, well, let's go to 2024, we spent over $14,000.
so there's your one city block almost,
Yeah,
for
just
what
like
we paid to jet.
us
Yeah.
jetting and just
And
open
cameras.
it up and get it moving again
And
is all
more
we're
than
doing.
likely, it's gonna get worse
Yeah.
rather than better.
Yeah, 'cause tree roots don't stop growing,
No,
and they always grow towards water. Where's their guaranteed source of water?
yeah, and it can go through a crack the size of a hair too.
Oh, yeah.
It
Mhm.
can.
One little one turns into a whole,
It'll start little in that crack, but then it's gonna continue to grow and make that crack bigger.
Yeah.
But it's
Push 'em
gonna always
apart.
go for water. So, there you go.
but yeah. I would like these guys to come to the council meeting and explain it more. We can even talk to the guys in Perry about this other company that's actually doing the work right now and what they think, and I know they had a few thousand feet done just last year. How'd it hold up over a year? You know?
Was last year the first year they've had it done?
And then they're doing more this year, so it must.
It obviously must
They're
work.
doing more, so.
And you
Well-
said the smoke test will tell you where like the worst areas are?
Yes.
See, I think that's where we should start.
That's what I was thinking, is do the smoke test first.
I honestly think there's some storm drains connected just by how much when it rains,
Mhm.
but which ones and where, I don't know.
Well,
But the
you
smoke
know,
test would show you, wouldn't it?
all them downspouts that are dumped into
Any
it.
doubt,
I
yeah,
mean,
this building used to, but it's not anymore.
well, we looked at one right over here a little bit ago that's got downspouts dumping into a tile.
Where?
Right over here on this street, the second house up.
Oh, really? But does it go in, or does it just go into
The
the ground?
downspouts come down and they go into something that's sticking out of the ground, a tile. I don't know where they go.
Where's it
They're
go?
probably going in the sewer, where else
It
would they
could,
go?
yeah. You would know with smoke, cause, you know, the pressure's gonna push that out.
I mean, you know, I don't think they run it out and poked a hole in the storm drain and put them in there. It goes in the sewer.
Well, the storm drain would be easier, cause
Second
it's
house
in
on
your
the
yard,
east
it's
side.
not in the middle of the
It's
street.
right here in Eagle Street.
Mm-hmm.
I will talk to the homeowner. That's my son's grandma.
Oh, is it? I think it's the second house. Anyway, you'll see them. They come down and they dump into a tile or something coming
I know.
Okay.
So,
Is that all you got?
That's all I got. A
All
little
right.
bit of everything.
Let's talk
Uh-huh,
numbers.
that's all I got.
Oh, that's all, just, you know,
I'm
thought
good
you were
with
gonna have more.
streets, I mean, our budget, I'd like to skip seal coating if we
comes
can.
in, hits us up for $100 grand
Do
and
more
just,
work to some storm drains.
we're
That
done.
ain't nothing.
But I don't really know that until all the frost is out of the ground, you don't really know how our streets are
gonna be.
I wanna thank you, this is the first year. This is the first year I've sat here and had a better understanding, thanks to Clayton and thanks to you, of what you're doing and what the needs are. One thing that I can throw out to you, and we're gonna have to talk about, is, the fencing around the sewer plant isn't very good. And, someone I know has some
Mhm.
old fencing.
Oh, don't.
But the other thing that we gotta remember is that gate's gotta be closed.
Oh, I know.
And sometimes.
I robbed the padlock off of it,
Okay.
so someone couldn't turn their water back on. I drilled a hole in their riser, put the padlock
Well,
through.
we need to
so-
make sure that.
I took the padlock from it.
Okay, there are people who ride their bikes out there,
I mean, even with the gate closed, you could squeeze a bike through it.
and, yeah, and there are people taking their four-wheelers out there and stuff, and that can't happen.
No,
So, let's make sure that it should get a padlock and get it
I'll
locked.
get a new padlock.
But,
yeah, I know.
but.
I talked to the same guy you talked
That
to.
would not be good.
That's,
You should get a couple.
that's our problem also, in that as many times as you have to go out there to get out of the truck, undo
Yeah,
the
it gets
padlock,
old, it does.
push the thing open, do what you gotta do out there.
Electric gate.
Pull back and do it all again. We could spend a couple $100 on an electric gate, and
This-
that would be fixed.
The swinging gate in the winter, you're out there a long time. and you get-
Water.
and it drifts.
Yeah.
And you're out there for a while to even get into the gate.
Yeah, so,
Ready to go home.
so anyway, I want you to know that we know that, but gotta keep the.
Well, I had water
Yeah.
on top.
Do you guys need any
800.
in all of the sewer?
Those are the bids.
We haven't added anything to it.
These are my, yeah, for my
I
sample
just
machine
talked
and
about
roof. Well, just the little things we were talking about.
Number of parts.
Make sure that
Yeah.
you tell
6 of 9.
if I need
Page
a
six.
copy of this.
Thank you.
I'll leave all,
Okay.
Well, we don't need to add the Christmas tree.
This, because mine does page 4.
I've gotten a lot of information here.
She said parks.
Folks, we've gone an hour and a half,
I have parks.
and there's
But
stars
he
in
said
your
6
eyes.
and 9. She
We
said
need to
420.
do this
He's
again, but
wrong.
I need to run some
4:30.
numbers.
It is on.
Yes.
Clear back here.
He's lying.
Are we
No,
scheduled,
page
when are
4.
we scheduled for our next meeting?
We don't have
We
one.
don't have
This was
next
supposed to
one.
be the last one.
This was
Yeah.
supposed to be
Yes.
it.
Last
Supposed to
one.
be, but if we keep yammering on, we're gonna have to
Whatever you
reschedule.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
go
why we
on.
need to get moving.
No, I'd have another one, because right now,
I'm on
I'm up
vacation
to
all
here
next
with
week.
numbers. And I wanna throw in some of this stuff
Mhm.
and be able to come tell you guys what I think is the right amount of budget. Because now we gotta figure out how much money we got and how much we're gonna plan on spending. And so then I kinda adjust. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
When do we have to have this done by?
April 31st.
I'm on vacation all next week.
Of course you are. But you can
That's
do a
good.
Zoom
I'd like a
call.
week
Always
off.
on vacation.
I would too.
Meetings.
Not my fault.
I'm tired of looking at this year, which is very hard for me to say.
I was gonna
about
say, I thought
budget.
you loved budgets, you were so
I
excited.
So-
do love budget.
That puts us in what?
I absolutely love budgets.
The last week of
Are
February.
you gone Monday?
Yes, I'm gone Monday through
I
Friday,
can't do Monday anyway.
February 24th?
all week next week.
Is that a Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we need to spend the time on this. and get it
24th,
right.
what time, 5 o'clock again?
This is gonna be the.
Does 24th work?
February 24th, it's Monday. It's the last
Tuesday.
Monday of the month.
Tuesday.
Oh, sorry,
Tuesday.
Tuesday of the month.
At 5 o'clock?
Yes.
Yes.
It works at 5, but not in the morning.
You wanna have another one on the 26th?
No, I don't.
No.
I'm just asking if you wanna go ahead and schedule it.
The only things we have left is water, sewer, and public works.
I feel like we're gonna end up being here on the 26th. too.
Yes.
I'm just asking if you wanna schedule it, then we have it and we can cancel it if you need to.
Okay.
I'd
Rather
like
do
plan-
that.
I would much rather schedule it and then say, guess what? I don't need to see your face.
I quit, cause I thought I was getting too expensive.
That's what I'm doing. I'm quitting.
No, you're not.
The hell
I'm out of here.
you can quit for the night, but you cannot quit permanently.
Crystal,
Okay.
we
But
love
I know we
you.
can only do a little.
I will make a motion to adjourn the meeting if that's what you need.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to adjourn the meeting. All those in favor respond with the aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same response. Unanimous pass. Thank you.
Do you want all this, so when you're going, all my numbers are in here? All these?
Please.
Yes.
Thank
Crystal,
you.
do you need a hug?
No.
But yeah,